Hey, thanks for checking out the channel, stopping by, and taking a look at the video. Much appreciated for your support. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So this is Meta, as you can see, I have up on my screen. Absolutely killed it in their earnings today. So going over 20% in the aftermarket, which is pretty good, really bullish. There was also the Fed meeting today, but we'll get into that in a minute here. So the reason why I'm talking about Meta today, guys, is because after their earning call, it looks like it was pretty positive. So I'm looking into getting into maybe a day trade for tomorrow. It looks like the MACD is pretty, heading towards like the oversold side, but the RSI is holding up strong. The earnings call is pretty positive, and then we already had the Fed meeting, so we know what to expect. So I'm pretty sure that we might see another green day going into tomorrow, guys. So I'm looking for an opportunity to hop in there for a quick day trade. I don't know if you guys are, but if you are, like always do your own due diligence, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. These market conditions are pretty crazy right now, so anything can happen. But if it holds up by the morning tomorrow, I might look for a good opportunity to hop in. Hopefully make some few dollars there, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, hopping over to AMC, kind of had like a bit of a lackluster day, nothing great going on. As you can tell that the chart kind of almost looks like a U going up a little bit, I guess because of the meeting with Jerome Powell there. Volume kind of just stayed around in the average mark, so not too much going on there, guys, but I wanted to show you guys this. This is the Fed rate monitoring tool. I don't know if you guys checked this out before, but I definitely recommend it. It basically gives expectations to the market if how the Fed is going to be increasing their rates or not. So today it went up by 0.25% to 5.25. The next one's in about 7 weeks. Then you can tell right now, or as you can see, that they're basically expecting it to either stay about the same or probably more than likely increase by another 0.25%. Some people obviously below 20% think that it's going to go up even higher, but there's multiple factors that influences their decision. So if you guys did check out the meeting today, Jerome Powell basically said that he doesn't want to comment on the next one in September, mainly because it's going by a case-by-case basis. He said he's looking at multiple different things, such as like job creations and CPI specifically. He mentioned that there's going to be 2 more reports for the job market as well as the CPI coming out before September. So that'll definitely affect their decision making in this. Apparently, there was positive CPI in June, though, so that is good news. All right, now we're moving on to Mullen. So today in the market for Mullen, as you can see, nothing really exciting happening at all. Not even going up 1% and then giving back all the gains in the aftermarket. The volume kind of dropping a little bit too, going pretty below the average today. So not really much attention on Mullen in the market today, but everybody was kind of worried about the Fed meeting. So more of the focus was set on to that. I'm still holding strong with my Mullen right now, guys. I hope you guys are too. So I know some of you are a big fan of Mullen. Seen it in the comments from my new subscribers. Just want to say thank you so much as well. Appreciate your guys' love and support. I'm going to keep trying to bringing you content that you like, stocks that you like. If there's anything you guys want me to check out ever, comment down below. I'm always interested in finding some hidden gems. But anyway, there was a news release today with Mullen, which I guess I can show you guys. Nothing major. Down over here. Okay, so basically actually had to do with Bollinger Motors. If you guys are not familiar, Bollinger Motors, which I hope you guys are if you're invested into Mullen, was an EV electric startup company that Mullen basically bought them out, or at least over 60% of the company back in sometime in 2022. I can't exactly remember when, but basically some good news is moving forward with them. They're allowed now to create jobs for making their vehicles in Michigan, and they got approved by the state with getting a $3 million grant. This is an old news release article that I'm showing you here, guys, but basically just showing that Bollinger and Mullen combining forces for Class 1 and Class 2 EV cargoes. Their chance to dominate an entire sector of commercial light and medium heavy duty or medium duty vehicles. So probably like your smaller mail deliveries like UPS or Amazon or other companies similar to that. But basically, they're trying to find their niche right now in the electric car market, something that I guess not even Tesla, Neo, or Lucid is doing. So I think that's pretty smart of them. Hopefully that reflects well in the future, but just gonna have to keep an eye out on that one. All right, and the last one I'm showing you as well today, guys. I've talked about it before, and it's Loop. Basically, a plastic recycling company that is trying to become more green and turning waste into reusable goods. So I think that's going to do well, but nothing really good today. No news or anything. Just looks like a short position was closed, and you can see a spike that happened there. And that's pretty much that all happened with Loop, but it is on my radar. Don't know if it's on your guys' radar, but if it is, just let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Last thing I wanted to show you guys is the Fed cost index. Basically, this report is coming out on Friday, so it could potentially affect the market pretty well. So be careful with like trading into like a day trade or a swing trade with this week, guys, because with the Fed meeting, it could have went either way today. Kind of got mixed reaction for most of the market. Some of it was okay. Overall, it seemed like it was just unaffected by it, but that doesn't mean that this Friday it won't be affected by this. So yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye out on that. So basically what this is, if you're not familiar with it, guys, is basically the cost of like hiring and paying the workforce, and basically if any unexpected large increases in like paying their employees, staff, like bonuses, stuff like that, it does put downward pressure on the market. Now, by the chart you're looking at, you're like, well, why is this line just going up like that? Well, because every year we're having inflation, so obviously we're printing more money and stuff is like constantly getting worse. So until we get a hold of that, I don't see that this line is going to change very much. We have to bring back the gold standard or something. Like, I don't know, guys. But basically, if this report is showing that if there was a rise of the employers paying their staff, inflation is up. So I'm kind of expecting this report not to be great. And it also does have to affect with bond prices too. So it's not just one labor statistic. There is a few factors involved, but I suggest you guys get familiar with this. I'm kind of learning more about it myself. It's something I just discovered about a couple years ago, but I do see that when it is released, it will tend to cause some sort of reaction in the market. So just be aware of that. That report is coming out on Friday. I can't remember what time, but just be careful of getting any trades in before or after Friday, especially the day of. I think the day of Friday will be pretty significant for this. But yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the video. I am new to making YouTube videos, so I'm getting some pretty positive feedback and I appreciate it. Shout out to my 11 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, if there's anything you guys, yet again, want me to check out, comment down below. If not, I'll just keep doing my thing. Seems to be working so far. Yeah, hopefully I can grow in viewership. Hopefully I can grow in subscribers and improve on the way. But anyway, thanks guys. Thanks again. Have a good one. Catch you guys later.